Hi Sagittarius, it's Dee Fernandez, your tarot reader, your psychic, and your astrologer. And today we have a cool tarot reading for you guys. And let's see what we got for you guys, Sagittarius. Yeah, let's see what we have. And we got a couple decks here. This is Power and Light Tarot. You guys might know me from that. And we have here, coming soon, welcome to the ascending age. That means that somebody's growing up. I mean, in plain and simple terms, right? Somebody has evolved. Very cool. And so let's see what else we have coming soon. And it brings something very cool. It brings something powerful, something that is forward moving, like for the future. And we have the universe wants to conspire with you. All right, so the universe wants to help you and support you, Sagittarius. In order for you to create something, it's also a number 8. Yeah, how cool is that? The universe is helping you to be more powerful right now and helping you to create something, maybe with somebody else or maybe, on your own. We're not sure about that part yet. And we also have listen in stillness. You meet your true self. That's right. So if you're running around too much, too busy, and you got 10 different things going on, it's really hard to be really kind of tuned in, or it's harder to know yourself as well, right? This is how that works, right? It's really good for you to do that for your emotional health as well. Yeah. It's just like you're kind of just being kind to yourself and being quiet and, and sometimes, you can even, if you want, some of us, we can kind of visualize good things, right? That's also part of a meditation. They're talking about stillness, though. Let's see what these cards have to say for you guys. And we start with the Four of Diamonds. That's about wealth. Wow, maybe you're going to build wealth, Sagittarius. And we have the Seven of Hearts. That's about a choice. This is all these cups are showing up here. And somebody's made a choice for their future. That's what it's about. OMG, love it. And we have the Ace of Spades. And this is like the Ace of Swords. Let's look. It's somebody who's powerful or rich or something like that. Let's look at that. That is usually a man. And this is clarity. Oh, I beg your pardon. It's the Ace of Swords, clarity. What did I say? Powerful? Well, you can be much more powerful if you have clarity in your life. That part's real true, right? Charles Hayter, not as in, they don't like somebody. Charles Hayter hopes to rise above his station. That's kind of like his social status. Maybe it's his career. To rise above his station in persuasion, he is clear on his goals and focused in his work. This is simply about somebody who's clear about what they want. They made a choice. They're clear about it. And this card is wealth. That's interesting. Somebody may be wealthy, you or them. Material wealth. Yes. It also talks about somebody who knows that they can't let wealth possess them. Right? You can't become arrogant because I have money, or I can't, live in fear or something like that, or because, I might not be rich forever. Just some kind of something in that area, right? And let's see what else we have for Sagittarius. And we have the Moon. It can talk about romance. It can talk about reflection. And it can talk about, tuning into yourself, your intuition. But this also talks about cycles with the Moon. Yeah, cycles. Let's have a look at the Moon card in this deck briefly. Yeah, we're not going to take, because this card is a big... there's a lot in this, just on one card here. Yeah, there is. Let's see what they say about the Moon. Yeah, and here it is. Love and romance, intuition and psychic abilities, imagination and creativity are but a few of the ideas I stand for. I reach across the sky and influence the waters. I am admired all around. This is the Moon. I bring fame. I bring honors. Yeah, this is about somebody's emotions too, definitely. It's about somebody's feelings for you. It's also, Sagittarius, about somebody trusting their intuition here for sure. I'm pretty sure, because we have the universe that wants to support this. Somebody may know that, right? Definitely. So let's get into it. And I hope you guys are just great today. And if you want to get a psychic reading, Sagittarius, please check out the description box. I always check my work for accuracy. They are accurate, you guys. I'm also a life coach. And you get to choose the choice, the format, live call or video or both. And if you don't understand somebody, you know, you don't trust them, you've just met them, it just doesn't, it goes, you know, any reason really. And for yourself, your own insight that you may need, I can help you there. Yeah, check that out. Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. And also I do past life readings, and they're super powerful. They can really liberate you. Like we say, the truth can set you free. So can these, yeah. And the bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Cups. There she is. It's about love. It mostly is probably in this reading, right? But let's see. Can be about creativity as well. And you know, when we talk about creativity, it doesn't always mean like creative endeavors. It can be like creative self-expression, because that's what Leo is about. Yeah. So let's see what we have. We start with the 6 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So somebody chose you, Sagittarius, or you're the one choosing, but this person wants to get together with you and build something very beautiful. And they have ascended, they've grown, they've evolved, and they feel like the universe will support you guys to, like, in working together, or, you know, creating this great, fabulous relationship. That's what this person believes. And it's possible that somebody in this reading here was in a relationship before where wealth was the theme. In other words, could have been a relationship of convenience. Or, you know, I have a friend who, you know, said she was married before, and she was, but that, you know, their biggest strength was financial, like building together, but they weren't really happy with each other. Somebody could have been in a situation like that, because it changes their perspective. Yeah. 7 of Cups is also in the reading, and we see it up here, and that is the concern, the choice. So this reading is all about a choice that's been made and what will come of it, right? What will become of it, I guess. And so there's worry here about this choice that's been made, the results, what's going to happen, right? What's definitely going to happen. And here's the Queen of Swords discerning whether or not she's going to have like a give and take, a balanced union where you both support each other. And this happily ever after sits in the challenge. So this can mean here that somebody knows that you're their happily ever after, and they maybe feel challenged that maybe you might not feel the same way. They could have also had you in a third party with the 6 of Pentacles over here and the 3 of Cups next to the worry card down here. Let's move this camera down so you guys can see. Yeah, so let's get some clarifiers, and let's see if we have the tiny cards available. Yes, we do, so we don't clutter up the whole reading here. Let's see what we have. Let's get a card on the overall energy, which seems to be the 6 of Pentacles. This person may want to balance the scales with you. I feel like they probably do because of the worry here, right? Yeah. We have the Tower, OMG, here with the 6 of Pentacles. When we have this ascension, somebody's ascending, somebody's evolved. We have the universe wants to co-conspire with you and support this. Somebody knows that you are, like, you guys have a soul contract. This person knows that, Sagittarius. But they could have had a powerful realization about it. In other words, they started trusting their intuition. They could have had an awakening here that was not fun with the Tower. Yeah. And yeah, they could have realized too that possibly they were living in lack without you, because the beggars are here, right? And, but he's giving, he's sharing now, but still, they might have breadcrumbed you, possibly. But what they want now is, it's a 180 if that was the case. So this is, kind of a case of, I don't know, where you feel like you, just like in a movie where you kind of feel like that person would turn out in a certain way, and they didn't. They changed entirely. This could be about somebody who did a 180, a 360, or what, right? Like that. A big change is what I mean. They could have changed tenfold with this welcome to the ascending age, and the universe is here. And we also have the moon that shows that they're trusting their intuition. Yes, exactly. About the cycles of their life. Yeah, right? So, wise people know, well, when they get older, older or wiser, it doesn't really matter, or younger and wiser, right? But my point about it is that people know sometimes why things happen in our life, why we have to go through these cycles. And no, it's not fun, but it really does help us grow. Let's get a card on the Ten of Cups in the challenge. Nine of Pentacles. They could have been with somebody else right here. Family. This could be the happily ever after, but it can be the family card in the challenge with the Nine of Pentacles, which is really a self-sufficient or a single card. Like somebody wants to be single, right? Or they are now. I feel like this person was breadcrumbing you. And I feel like, and if not, they at least, at the very least, had a powerful realization about you. That you're their happily ever after. And they had to be single for some. That part doesn't have to be for everybody, but they had to be available. And follow their own heart, because she's about that. That's why she is self-sufficient. She's following her own values. These are pentacles. They're values, not just money. And the Queen of Swords, she's there discerning and about this, right? Page of Wands over here, they could be anybody. We have Virgo, an air sign, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And we have the Empress, who can be Libra or Taurus. Yeah. So we'll get a card. The Page of Wands is what's external to you. This is about the path they want with you, the direction, the new path. And this is them, Page of Swords. I wonder if I can have a brand new path, brand new beginning, a brand new path, a new direction with Sagittarius. I feel like there's a whole new way of looking at things in this reading for this person. The Six of Pentacles looks at things like, I need to be fair. I need to create harmony in my life. Yeah, on the higher side, of course, right? I need to be helpful. I need to be of service. Yeah, interesting. And, it does match. Interesting how he's being of service to them. And this is the sixth, much like the sixth house of Virgo, which is about service. Yeah, it is. All right. And we have the Ace of Swords, and that is the mindset. That's a new beginning, most likely. We had the Ace of Swords here. It spoke about clarity. Down here it can be clarity too. It can be a great decision that you've made, or like a clear one using your best judgment. And it can be a new beginning. And it shows up with the Ace of Cups. OMG. How beautiful is that? This is what's on their mind. Yeah. And the Hermit is in the past. There he is. And see, somebody went into reflection. We have listen in stillness to meet your true self. Yeah. It's not the self that, I don't know, somebody else told you were, right? I was just talking to a friend of mine about like teachers and the damaging things they can say when you're a kid because of their own stupidity. Okay. Yeah. And their own lack of psychological training. Yes. You can really hurt a kid if you just say something really kind of stupid when they're in their formative years. Yeah. All right. So let's see what we have here. And we have the Four of Pentacles with it. No digs on teachers. I respect you guys. Yeah. There's some great teachers out there for sure. And those teachers know that you don't say hurtful things to kids because kids are still trying to figure life out. Right. All right. So Four of Pentacles and the Hermit. sitting in the past. This person went into introspection. They found their insight here. They found the spiritual answer they needed, and that was to hold on to you and how much they value you, Sagittarius, because we have these pentacle cards here with it. And here we have the Seven of Cups in the concern. Sometimes it's the worry, but it's more like they made this choice. And as I said, what will happen, I'm not sure the outcome of my choice. I know what I want. Four of Cups with it. They could be concerned you're going to reject them, or they could be concerned that you rejected them. This could also mean they had to make a choice here to kind of resist somebody or reject somebody here in order to have their happily ever after with you, which sits in the challenge, right? Yeah, this person looks like they were with somebody else. That's how it looks in this reading, but that may or may not be true. Only you guys are going to know specifically, right, precisely about your own personal situation. That's why we get private readings, right, for sure. And the Empress in the environment, in the psyche, usually could be at home, could be in the, physical. Ten of Wands. This person could have been married. The Empress is sometimes a wife. She's sometimes a mistress, a mother. It depends. She is about the good things in life and love for sure. And making your dreams come true as well. And there's a burden. There was a heavy burden here for this person that they had to lay down. I'm going to get a card here with the Magician in order to have this new beginning with you. They don't even know if they're going to have it, Sagittarius, but something got laid down, rejected, left out, or just something in that area, right? Nine of Swords. Here's they're worried about the Three of Cups. They're worried if they're going to reconcile with you, right? Maybe they have a lot to reckon with, if you know what I mean. That they could have done a lot of, dumb stuff. I'm not sure, right? It's not really showing that, but it is showing that most likely something was done here because of this worry and these cards in this area, right? And we have the Death card with it. So they're worried if they can transform things and turn things around with you. That's what they're worried about, Sagittarius. Yeah, but they love you. Like, awful. This is like, they love you, god awful. Like, that's not really a good way to put it, but they do. This person, whoever they are, is like you're everything to them. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups over here. Yeah, I also feel like this person wants to share with you. I feel like they want to, if they are wealthy, only you'll know that, right? They do want to share with you. Yeah, they do. Thanks so much for joining me. If you guys want to have a reading with me, lots of fun. My readings, yeah, they are. Thank you so much, you guys. Hit the little bell. And also, please like and share because it does help me to keep the algorithm going. You guys rock.